Good evening, I'm Bernie Garitas. I've just got a couple points that I want to bring up. I brought a couple of them up several months ago. The 15% slope is something that is really causing a lot of angst. And I think that the thing we have to remember is, be it a 15% slope, an 18% slope, a 20% slope, we build on those slopes all the time. We create those slopes all the time. Sometimes creating those slopes and building on those slopes actually prevents a footprint from expanding on a piece of property, no matter where it is, be it in the watershed, be it out of the watershed. What you have to, I think, recall is right now we have the slope restrictions in the eco zone, 12, 15, and 18%. We're expanding this over the entire county. Get on the IU spatial data site, look at some of these maps where you can very, quote, quickly snap a toggle and see what the impact of these 15% slopes are. I've got a map in my office that's red. It's huge. And I think most of you have probably seen it. It's huge. It really is. We can build those slopes. We can build on those slopes. We can do it in a very measurable, precise manner. I've got sites all over the county that have been built within a year, have been built 15 years ago, and they're fine. Are there failures? Yes, there are failures. There's failures in everything. We can do it, and I don't think we have to be that restrictive in Monroe County for these slopes. The other point is, and I'm not an economist, I write a lot of checks, but I'm not an economist. With the subdivision template that's in the comprehensive plan, it seems to me that what it's doing is going to skew the market for speculation in areas of the county where people are going to recognize pockets of developable areas. So I think what it will do is promote a rush for subdivision, for development, for whatever, that's going to be backed by people that have a lot of money. I think that there's some inequity with that, because the people that don't necessarily have to go to banks, that can go and pay with cash, I think that they can probably have maybe the playing field's a little bit unlevel there. I don't know. I mean, the resources to do that are out there now, maybe that weren't there even 10 years ago. Look at your own GIS system. It's a huge tool when it's functioning properly. So I think that that's something that may or may not be germane to your decision, but it's just kind of an interesting point that I came up with as I'm writing a check now and then. I think a positive thing in the comprehensive plan that you've developed, or you've developed and looking at, pardon me, are one of your opening statements where you bring up the '96 comprehensive plan, where you embrace it. It's not a bad plan. Again, there's failures and there's successes in everything, but overall, I think what you're finding, that a lot of the people that maybe you're listening to or that are coming up and speaking actually talk about how the '96 comprehensive plan wasn't an absolute failure. And it seems like we're taking small pockets of the '96 plan and we're doing stark, contrasting changes to it that may not be still affecting the goals that you want to reach. So you've got a tough job ahead of you. There's been a lot of conversation, a lot of discussion, a lot of positive input, and frankly, a lot of negative input. So good luck, and please consider the points that these good people are bringing up, again, that are for it and against it. And sometimes baby steps are the best way to go. Thank you.